going on, guys? In this video, we're going to be discussing a topic that a lot of you guys are probably wondering about, the weather. Here in California, we get a little bit of rain, but when we do, it kind of screws up our job, man. We can't work. There's too much rain. So what are you going to do to make up for your expenses, for your workers? Stay tuned. We're going to go ahead and discuss this.
Now, Alex, today, man, you had a couple cars lined up. Unfortunately, you messaged them because you saw rain? Yep. Well, what happened?
Yeah, so, usually, man, I try to look at the weather, in advance. If it's gonna rain, I'd rather, contact the customer, say, hey, would you like to reschedule? Let's reschedule because the rain. So I try to kind of play it by ear, and if it's gonna rain, I reach out to them in advance. Sometimes it happens where the weather changes, man. Like today, I hadn't canceled my appointments because there was supposed to be no rain. In the morning, it was sprinkling. We had to reschedule, but it worked out as long as you're, upfront with your customers. Key word though, reschedule, right? Try to avoid cancellations. You want to avoid cancellations, that's a missed job. Simply say, can we reschedule for X day, for example.
All right, man. So I saw in the forecast, it was going to rain today, but next week it's supposed to rain a lot.
Yeah, man. We got rain from Sunday up until next Friday. So an entire week almost of rain.
And do you already have jobs lined up for that week?
We do. Yeah. Well, we have to remember, we have a lot of normally scheduled jobs. So it's jobs that, it's weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. So they're kind of set in stone. Every week we show up and just take care of the cars. So what I'm doing right now, and I'll probably be doing this up until Sunday, is kind of contacting them and say, hey, would you like to reschedule? And doing it in advance, right? You don't want to do it the day before. It kind of messes up their schedule, my schedule. So the more in advance you can do it, the better.
Got it. Now, there's nothing you could do about the rain. Customers want to reschedule. But what do you do as a detailer during that time? What do you focus on?
Yeah, that's a good question, man. Well, this year it's a little bit different. We have a shop now. We have a small warehouse that we're working on. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm fortunate enough to be in this position where I can do ceramic coating jobs inside. But to my fellow detailers that don't have a shop yet and work solely mobile, I would recommend use this time to hustle. Use this time to work on promoting your business, doing marketing, working on your website if you don't have one. Do everything that you haven't been able to do because you're so busy. Do it now. Right? If you're looking to hire someone, hire them now. Train them now so that they're ready for the summer when there's zero rain. Just be productive overall. If you're an experienced detailer and you don't need any more employees, it's cool to relax. It just depends on where you are in your detailing career.
It's raining. Customers are rescheduling. Can you make money as a detailer, or you just have to realize there's nothing you could do? Can you just do interior jobs?
Again, it depends, man. For example, if it's raining outside, it's hard to do an interior job because you're going to wet the car, right? But, right, if you have an extractor, if you have a commercial extractor, knock on doors, man. Shampoo some sofas, some carpets. There's a lot of things that you can do as a side hustle, as a detailer, with the same equipment that you have, the same tools, same products. I did that when I was first starting. During rainy days, I'd knock on doors or reach out to the same customers you have. Like, hey, you have a couch you need me to shampoo? Do you have a carpet? If you're looking for work, there's work out there for sure.
Got it. Now, I would like to know, Alex, your first year detailing, did you anticipate the winter or what happened?
It's interesting, man, because my first year, I was still doing it part-time. I had a full-time job, and I actually started the company in October, right? October of 2018. That was when we first started detailing. I was still part-time, wasn't 100% in there. I didn't even think about the rain, to be honest with you. It wasn't even on my mind. That year, I don't think it rained a whole lot, but on the days that it did rain, I did exactly what I'm saying. I tried to be as productive as possible, built a website, worked on social media, try to get new clients, right? Say, after the rain, would you be interested in the detail? So it's just a matter of how you approach it.
So for the first-time detailers, winter, worst season of the year for detailing because of the rain? When does it start to slow down?
I think, for a number of reasons, right? You start to run into the holidays, people start traveling, your normal customers, they're out of the city, out of town. So I wouldn't necessarily mean it's the worst time of the year, but I would say starting end of November, closer to Thanksgiving when people start traveling a little bit, up until mid-January. But you have to think, man, in between, we're still busy, right? You have jobs here and there. So it doesn't completely slow down. Again, we're in California where, it rains 2 days. Actually, that probably helps you, man, because if it rains 2 days, the cars get dirty, you go and wash them, rains again. So we never really have consistent rain where it's raining for months or weeks. It's always kind of spares here and there.
What's the busy season?
Oh man, busy season, spring, summer, man. Yeah. Spring, I think more than anything, because that's when you get the occasional rain where your cars get super dirty. Have to come by and detail them. Summer's interesting, man. Just like rain, sometimes it's too hot to work on the outside. Here in California, in Stockton, Central Valley specifically, sometimes temperatures from 100 to 110 degrees. So there's some times where we just call it a day and it's not safe to work outside. So that affects us as well, man.
Do you cancel jobs during the summer because of the heat?
Yeah, so we have rescheduled jobs in the summer. When you get the heat warnings, the advisories, like you shouldn't be outside, and it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it to make a couple bucks, put your health in danger. It's simply not worth it.
Got it, man. You're gonna get the extra tan in there,
Man, the farmer's tan, bro. People always ask me. It's interesting. In the summer, always long sleeves. I'll even wear a sweater with the hood on, because man, the sun is brutal. My skin just gets super burned, man. So I cover up. I'd rather be hot than burned, man. All right, guys, so that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys learned something about how we handle cancellations, what we do in the winter. Do me a favor, leave a comment below, tell me how you handle during this season. And if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, follow us on all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Stockton Car Wash.